I activate my wellness by waking up every morning, taking a deep breath, looking outside and figure out how am I going to impact the world today.
What inspires me is about people, giving back to the community, being a part of the equation to make things happen on the end. You give us a problem, we figure out how to resource and engage, and then there's a solution.
CFIT Community is a Chesterfield-based nonprofit that basically originated or was created as a bridge to connect residents and visitors with resources that are available in the community. So when we look at our resources and our partners, we have financial people, we have mental health, we have medical, we have a whole lot of other nonprofits. We have Virginia State University that's across the street. They're part of our boards.
I am the School and Community Garden Extension Associate at Virginia State University. I put gardens in our schools and we help connect those gardens with our students and staff. That's my success story. I want kids to come into the classroom, experience the passion of agriculture, learn from it, and practice what they learn in the classroom at home.
My name is Patricia Richards, and I am currently a family engagement specialist for pre-K families in Chesterfield County Public Schools. I go and I visit my little friends. They know me as Miss Patricia. I engage and I play with them. If they need to go for a little walk, we go for a little walk together. So there's just so much more than just engaging the family. It's engaging the students, and it's also engaging the teachers as well.
And I understand that there's a life beyond the bell. Like after they jump off that school bus and they go somewhere else, like this could be a student that's taking care of their family. They're home by themselves and they have their siblings there and they're cooking dinner, they're doing laundry, and they don't have time to even have their own self-care and wellness because they're taking care of everybody else.
Yeah, it's an amazing generation of youth that we've raised in that they are asking to talk about these topics. They want to talk about mental health. They want to talk about coping skills. They want to talk about world issues.
I work on the drug education piece, and it spans from young teenagers all the way up to the senior citizen population. We were out in the community, and we were giving out Narcan in the community, and we were doing information awareness around like the high-risk hotels, motels, and one of the hotel managers said that when we were giving out Narcan, he was able to use one of those Narcans that we handed out to save a person's life that was at his hotel motel. So, like when you hear that, you really understand that the work you're doing is so impactful. I mean, just one person, but I'm sure there's way more stories than that.
So when you talk about wellness, Chesterfield County leads that because whenever there's an opportunity to connect our residents to having benefits and valuable opportunities, whether it's socially, whether it's physically, whether it's mentally, mental health programs, the county is saying, hey, we can do that.
I tell people we're not the plant where the miracle grow. We try to elevate the things.
That it's so very important to work on the front end of things. I've worked in the intervention piece and working on the prevention piece in terms of education and wellness and addressing problems before they progress. I think it's just an easier route, especially when you're working with youth.
You've got to be able to have that balance.
The whole balance of mind, body, and soul is where it takes us to do greater things in life. And if you're not balanced or strive to be balanced, because we all fall short, because we're human. But the ultimate goal is to find balance in those components when you're talking about physical, mental, emotional wellness, when you're talking about my environment, being in the community, growing our community, making sure the community is well by just having appropriate tools needed so people can enjoy life.
There was a quote that I discovered during the pandemic that I've liked, and it was, self-care, or wellness in this case, means giving the world the best of you, not what's left of you. And I think that's so important, right? That our wellness journey is really taking care of ourselves so that we can kind of put our best selves into the world.
I activate my wellness by creating safe spaces. I love just making people feel welcome. I don't want to walk into a room and have anyone feel like I have to act a certain way. I want you to be yourself.
The better quality of life our community has, the better we are as a region, because each one teach one, live one. Let's help each other serve one.
We don't make gains by taking great big leaps. We take gains by little bitty steps at a time.